right, so this is the sad story of a young man that was left paralyzed in the hospital. So this young man left his house very healthy and went to Konfonokye teaching hospital for checkup. Just regular checkup. Every day people go to the hospitals to check on themselves to see how their systems are working. If there are problems, they start working on them on time. So this young man also went to Konfonokye teaching hospital for checkup. And at the hospital, the doctor asked him to pull down his shorts so that he can draw some blood for a test. The young man, believing in the capabilities of this so-called doctor, pulled down his shorts and the doctor drew some blood from the leg. The young man began to feel pains in his legs, but says that, okay, probably maybe it's just because of the blood that was drawn. Maybe by the time he gets to the house, the pain would have been gone. But at home, the young man realized that the pain kept on increasing. And at a point, he could no longer move the leg where the blood was drawn from. So the family of this young man called the so-called doctor that did the test several times, but he could not pick the call. Later picked up the call and told them that he was on attachment, he was on internship or something. Those medical students that go to the hospital to do practicals, he was one of them. So he has left the hospital and he's no longer there. So they should take the young man to the hospital so that the original doctors can work and take care of him. The family took this young man back to the hospital and an X-ray scan was conducted. And it was realized that the hip bone, the pelvic bone or hip bone of this young man was broken. How? How does drawing blood, taking blood from somebody's leg correlate with hip bone broken? How? That is the shocking part of the whole situation, that nobody understands what happened. What did the doctor really do? No, like, you are doing practicals in the hospital. What did you do? That you drew blood from someone's leg and the hip bone is broken. Look, the thing is not funny, but it's, I don't know, how did that happen? You are drawing blood from someone's leg and the hip bone is broken at the end of the day. Or could it be that probably maybe the guy did some work somewhere and the hip bone was broken and he brought it to the hospital to come and put it on this innocent so-called young doctor that was on practicals? Could it be that way? Or when he went to pull down the shorts, he and the doctor were engaging in some other activities that broke this hip bone. And it's just unbelievable that pulling blood from your leg can lead to the breaking of your hip bone. Like, it's not, I don't see the possibility. But Konfonokye Teaching Hospital, why will you allow the student to be carrying out tests on people if he's on practicals without anyone supervising him? Why will you allow that? How? I think they need to do more investigation to find out. They need to ask the guy questions. They need to find out what really happened in that room where they were drawing the blood. Right now, the guy is in pains. They said that he needs to do a transplant of a hip bone, which is very costly to carry out. And the family and his family members cannot afford the bill for the pelvic bone or the hip bone to be transplanted. So he's asking for help. You cannot go to the hospital healthy and come back home sick, paralyzed. So now when you are sick and you are going to the hospital, you cannot even feel safe. You cannot be sure that you will come back home alive. You better take care of yourself. Because some of these doctors and nurses that are coming out, that are graduating, some of them, they are just like ChatGPT doctors and nurses. You better take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, in the next 5 years, some of these doctors, nurses that are coming out, they are using ChatGPT to pass their exams. They don't have practical knowledge of what they are coming there to do. They will just finish you